Hey right guys, Trace Munch's Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 20 of the Vampire Diaries season 4. Last episode, what did we have last episode? We had Elena wrecking havoc, as she kind of tends to do the last 6 episodes, I guess, but Rebekah having the cure. No, she didn't get the cure stolen off her, but she was promised the cure, and then Elijah got played by Silas, and now no one really has the cure, so that's great. And we got like a glimpse of Silas at the end as well. So, yep, enjoying the last few episodes for sure. So, episode 20, if you enjoy, make sure to leave a like if you're new. Remember to subscribe, and let's do this.
What are we going to do?
Lock her up, make her life a living hell.
How many times have we done this? We've locked Damon up, we've locked Stefan up, we've locked Klaus up, and now we're locking Elena up. And we also locked Katherine up. And Caroline's been locked up. There'll be more.
There's a witch in New Orleans named Jane Ann Devereaux plotting a move against you. Hunt her down.
Side note, this episode is called The Originals, so I believe it is the backdoor pilot to The Originals TV show.
She's not gonna beg for blood. Begging means desperation, emotion. She's still no humanity.
There is that.
How hungry does she have to be before we can torture some feelings back into her?
Thing we needed to get Klaus out of our lives. For good.
Sure, yeah, for good. There we go, let's see this backdoor pilot then. I mean, you've already won me over with Hayley, so there's that. I don't know if I'll recognise any characters.
People like you were run out of here years ago. What do you mean, people like me?
Thing.
You head out there, you'll find what you're looking for. Be careful. It's the last place you'd ever want to go.
This is the last place you'd ever want to go, but you're going to go? Okay. Yeah, I saw her do the little hand thing. I was going to say, did she put a tracking device on her? Unlucky.
What the?
Hey, that'll tend to happen in this world.
Hey, I'm looking for a tow service.
You're getting bullied, to be fair, Hayley. Oh, here we go. That was so easy. Why didn't you do that to Klaus?
The French Quarter Witch is another.
Well, I'll see you later.
Where are you going?
Find out who's making a move against her brother.
Everyone's making a move against Klaus. Sorry, mate.
Jane Ann Devereaux.
Sorry, I don't know.
That was a lie. Even I could tell that was a lie.
That's a fib, isn't it?
A fib.
The vampire won't allow it. Those are the rules. I don't break Marcel's rules.
Marcel. I know. I remember Marcel.
Where do you suppose I might find?
And I want to say Heidi is a character. Yeah, that's Marcel. I remember him. 5 years later, I definitely remember him. I didn't know Marcel could sing. I don't remember that. Well, I didn't watch this episode, to be fair. Ooh.
Well, if I'd known you were coming back in town, if I had a heads up.
What? Marcel.
Not much, I don't think.
I'd have thrown you a damn parade.
I thought they didn't get on. I can't remember.
Looking for Jane Ann.
Just throwing a bit of music together. Okay, sure. This looks way more fun than Mystic Falls. Yeah, it's interesting to have a town where they just embrace being a vampire or whatever. Because like Mystic Falls is, yeah, we just hide out.
How do you plead? Oh, was that convincing? I studied law back in the 50s. Hold that thought.
The 50s, it might be a little bit outdated then.
How do you plead?
I didn't do anything.
Well, you did, but...
Why don't we just cut to the chase, huh?
Even Klaus is well intrigued.
I am, after all, a merciful man.
Rotten hell monster.
Ooh. Marcel's more charismatic than I remember.
I'll give you one more chance.
Ooh. What did you even do there? Oh, that's that then. that was a fair trial. Very different to how it would have been in Mystic Falls.
Then let's eat, because all that spilled blood makes me hungry.
He's so different, I remember him more. So I remember this guy with the hat for some reason.
Hey,
Him.
Diary, isn't it?
Is he like a natural
Devereaux
character?
witches where she came from?
If you're gonna die next. Yep. Last person you want to be seeing.
I am. And you're upset. Sophie, isn't it? I assume this is because of what I just witnessed with your sister on the corner of Royal and St. Anne.
Oh, that's a sister.
For the show.
Unlucky.
It was a little melodramatic for my tastes.
For your taste, Klaus.
Sorry for the wait. If you're here for the gumbo, I'm about to break your heart. We just
Her.
ran out.
I remember
Royal
her.
Scotch.
I think that's
My
the
two
Heidi
friends
character.
here, love.
She's a character. No story plots are coming back to me, but characters' faces are. Again, we didn't get super far into. I think we did 15 episodes, I want to say, or like 16 and 17, something like that. It's around that realm.
The hybrid was looking for Jane Ann. Marcel wants to know why.
Oh, that sounds like witch business. I'd say
It looks like Ryan Gosling, what the fuck?
Marcel killed her.
Get bullied. Well, I think that was his head or his heart. I'm going with heart. Yeah. Elijah? We know Elijah likes pulling hearts out. Yep. It is called The Originals. We need all of them.
Elijah.
Where's Marcel?
Who the hell's asking?
I assume you're joking. You can see I'm half werewolf, so I'm gonna ask you one more time. Where is Marcel? Hey, I'm right here.
Oh, he's getting pissed already. He's been here 5 seconds.
Why don't you show me what you've done with the place? While you explain exactly what it is you've been up to in my town.
Ooh, asserting dominance.
Follow me.
You okay, bro?
You know, it's not safe here alone.
You know I have a black belt in karate.
Get wrecked.
Evening, Elijah.
Just knew it.
Until I find out who's conspiring against me.
I believe I just found that out for you.
Elijah here for 5 seconds and already knows. Easy.
Sophie Devereaux. What is this?
Stood like a
It's all yours.
chat.
Proceed.
He does what he wants. He kills who he wants. I'm gonna stop him. And you're
Good
gonna
luck with
help
that.
me.
Elijah, what madness is this?
Klaus,
There we go.
You need to listen to them.
You're all out of your minds. If you think some liquor-fueled one-night stand, no offense, sweetheart, means a thing to me.
Marcel may be able to keep us from practicing real magic.
I
in this
know
town,
why.
But as keepers of the balance,
we still know when nature has cooked up something new. For example, I have a special gift.
I'll let them say it
Sensing
though.
when a girl is pregnant.
There you go. there it is.
The girl is carrying your child.
Boom. How is that possible? Or is it just going to be like, it just happened, we don't really have an explanation for it.
Vampires cannot procreate.
but werewolves can.
So?
Magic made you a vampire, but you were born a werewolf. You're the original hybrid, the first of your kind.
Yeah, I guess that. Because he's half werewolf, I guess that makes sense.
If you don't help us take down Marcel, so help me, Hayley won't live long enough to see her first maternity dress. Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Oh, Marcel dead, he's dead. I'll do it myself.
No.
How dare you command me? Threaten me!
Here he goes.
My weakness is I won't hear any more lies.
Hey, Klaus.
And then the calm one, just like staring him down.
Listen.
Mini Klaus.
Kill her and the baby.
Oh, okay.
What do I care?
It's so stupid. Just has to have a modded on it all the time.
And since then, all that you have ever wanted, all that we have ever wanted, was a family.
Yeah, no shit. That's all been hunting for like how many seasons now? 3?
I'm gonna kill every last one of them.
And then what?
Oh, I love Elijah.
Before ego, before anger, before paranoia created in this person before me,
Ooh.
someone I can barely even recognize as my own brother.
Ooh, Elijah going in.
This is us. The original family. And we remain together always and forever.
Not that he's still rooting for Klaus, even though he's backstabbed him 5 times.
Save your child.
No.
No.
Yeah. I knew it. I knew it. No.
This is my business. I control the witches in my town. Let's just leave it at that.
your town.
Damn straight.
That's gonna just piss him off.
Because when I left 100 years ago, you were just a pathetic little...
100 years, Klaus.
I'd like to know how.
Why? Jealous?
Oh, it comes out.
You started it, but then you left. Actually, you ran from it. I saw it.
I just can't like Marcel more than I did back in the day.
My family, my rules.
And if someone breaks those rules,
they die.
Well, good luck trying to kill Klaus.
And I'm not the prince of the quarter, friend. I'm the king! Show me some respect.
Hey, he's pretty good with his speeches. Klaus could just rip his heart out though, but no one's gonna kill Klaus. Oh, there you go. There you go.
your friend will be dead by the weekend. Which means I've broken one of your rules. I am immortal. Who has the power now, friend?
Yeah, see, that's the little problem, Marcel. you give all this talk and it's like, oh, wait, we can't actually kill Klaus. And Klaus's ego is bigger than Marcel's.
The $100 guy.
The brave bartender.
Yeah, she did live. Camille. I don't know who Heidi is. Though.
French name.
Is there a character of Heidi in the originals?
He's angry, dark.
You can definitely hear
doesn't feel
you.
safe and doesn't know what to do about it. He wishes he could control his demons instead of having his demons control him.
Can you relate to that, Klaus? I can't remember if I liked Camille or not. I don't remember anything about her. I just remember the face.
Here to give me another pep talk on the joys of fatherhood.
I've said all I needed to say.
I forgot how much I liked this town.
It's a pretty fun town. This is far better than Mystic Falls. I do like Mystic Falls, though. Mystic Falls is more homely, despite all the death that goes on there.
This town was my home once, and in my absence, Marcel has got everything I ever wanted. Power.
Yeah, because he's done it. Yeah, he's done it without... Not without killing people. So what's he done that, Klaus? The thing is, Klaus just went against people that were loyal to him in the end anyway. And he's probably in the wrong town. Like, you're going against Elena, Damon and Stefan.
Every king needs an heir.
True. So he's just going to see the kid as, like, his heir. He'll get attached. He'll get attached.
But I would like to stay a while. If I'm still welcome.
Oh, there you go. That's what Marcel thought then, Jesus. Again, if memory serves, I feel like this is a better pilot to the originals than the pilot to the originals. But I feel like I'll be more into the pilot, having, again, watched The Vampire Diaries now and actually built up to it.
Food, music, art, culture. And all I can think about is how much I want to show it to you.
Of course.
Maybe one day you'll let me.
Yeah, sure. Caroline and Klaus, I'm just like, I would ship them both more if... It's just ridiculous. Everyone forgets what Klaus has done, I feel.
I wanted children and a family.
I stand before you to offer you both.
And if I decide against you? A dagger in my heart and then back in a box?
Yeah, pretty much. That'll definitely happen in the originals at some point.
I will stay here and live my life the way I want to, and if you're smart, I suggest you do the same.
Go right. We know you go though, Rebekah. I'm pretty sure she's in the first step in the originals. I could be wrong though. Goodbye, kiss. Goodbye, Katherine.
Goodbye.
Yep. Or we didn't say Katherine.
You look terrible.
I'm hungry. Not that you care.
But I do. That's the whole point.
Imagine the like dry, so you know when you wake up in the morning, you have that dry throat before you drink something, and you gulp, and it's just like, help me. I feel like that's exactly what it's like to be desecrating. Oh.
For pain?
How does that make you feel?
You've always wanted to play games? Go ahead. Let's see who breaks first. Me. Or you.
Yeah, I'm down for that. That sounds like fun. Oh, they're gonna beat her up. What's that about? Who would have thought would have been here in season 1? Just Damon and Stefan torturing Elena. God, I mean, it kind of makes sense considering where she's at, but yeah, that's kind of set up for the rest of the season, I guess. But yeah, there we go. We have our backdoor pilot to the originals, and I thought it was a very good episode, actually. I think, again, from memory, I feel like this was a stronger pilot episode to the originals than the actual pilot episode that we get. But like I said in the reaction again, I'll wait and see, because I'll probably be more lenient on that show now that I know more about Klaus and Elijah and Rebekah, and even getting Marcel in this episode. I think he had a very interesting, strong start into the show. Like, yeah, I feel like you kind of... I don't think you have to watch this episode, obviously, to watch the originals, because I didn't and got the gist of the story, but I feel like this gets you liking Marcel's character way earlier than I seem to remember liking his character in the actual show. I seem to remember it did take a few episodes for me to really warm to Marcel's character, but here I'm like, he was great in this first episode. Like, his whole speech and how he rules the town and everyone respects him and he's got loyal followers. I just feel like he was far better in this episode. And Cammy was decent. We didn't get much of her, but she was pretty decent. Her kind of indirectly, I think, being the one to get Klaus to really think about staying, and him having a baby and stuff was, yeah. Even that was explained in this episode that Hayley's pregnant. So yeah, what I remember about the originals, like, to get it, and I'll probably talk about this again in the first episode of the originals, but I remembered Hayley was pregnant and she's like in the show for sure. I remembered Marcel owning the town. And I remembered Heidi as a character, but again, I don't remember anything she did. In terms of actual plot points, I remember that one episode, I think it was like the last episode I reacted to, where they're in an asylum. And there's like dream sequences going on. I remember some flashbacks with Marcel and some of the... Again, I won't talk about the spoilers here, but I remember some of the flashbacks that we get between Marcel and Klaus and Rebekah. Is there anything else? There's nothing else. Let's jump in. Yeah, that's really about it. So there's, to say I reacted to, like I say, around 17 episodes, there's a lot missing in there. But like I said, this was 5 years ago when I reacted to the originals. It was a long, long time ago. So yeah, and honestly, I remember when I was reacting to it, I was never really fully into it. I think at that time, I just was more into other shows like the Pretty Little Lies and Teen Wolf and How to Get Away with Murder and stuff. I felt like the originals was always the show I'd delay, and I'd always delay shows back then. I'm like, I'll do it another time, and I just never really gave it the time of day. Where now I'm a lot more, I feel like at least a lot more strict with my schedule and you know, more just chill with shows. Like, yeah, okay, you can have a slow episode and I'll take it more than I did back then. And I do feel like the originals, again from memory, did have quite a few slow moments, but it was a lot more character building than the kind of Diaries is, which I'm more down for sure. So yeah, rating for the episode, I'll go an 8 out of 10 for this episode. I think it was a really great backdoor pilot. And do you remember the backdoor pilot in the 100? Oh my god, I remember that. It was like the final season, and it was like the 5th to last episode, I feel, or something like that. And they did a backdoor pilot, and I was so annoyed. I was like, you're gonna waste your final 5 episodes on one of those episodes being a backdoor pilot, which didn't get picked up, by the way. The originals, the 100, didn't end up getting a spin-off series, thank god. I don't think the 100 needed one, but yeah, that just jumped to mind. So backdoor pilots can be terrible. This was not one of them. So 8 out of 10. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of the episode down below in the comments, and I'll see you next time for episode 21. Until then, take care. Peace.